What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about 9 mega cap stocks in this video. But before we get started, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. Welcome back, everybody. So what a day in the market. We got PPI. It was hotter than expectation, but market does not care. Then we got FOMC minutes and it didn't affect the market. The market just rallied into closing, and also tomorrow we are getting CPI data 8:30 a.m. Now, a lot of people are going to come out and say tomorrow CPI is going to be hotter, and this is it, a crash, 70% gone from SPY. Well, I'm just kidding, guys. That just one guy calls out crash every now and then, 70% gone, and then he comes out and he will say, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who. He will come out and say, oh, I caught the bottom. I said market is bottoming. It's just crazy how people actually make these videos and they don't make any sense, because what happened to 70% crash? Now you saw a bottom in this market. I mean, it's just crazy. So on Meta, I mean, why would this market pull back? Yes, the data it was a little bit harder than expectation, but I don't see why market pulling back big time and crashing, because all these mega caps breaking out to a new 52-week high. Look at this one here. We traded, got some puts, 327 we shorted, and getting out with a small profit at 325. This thing rallied back up to pretty much a new 52-week high before closing, and now look at this, 328. So Meta, now it's holding 326 as a support. This thing can hold 326 in next few days. The next stop, 344.43. Below 326, watch out for the support down here around 318 to 316. 5-day moving average right here. And also, last few times we got rejected around 318. So that should be a strong support. Now also aligning with this 5-day moving average right here. 318 to 316, strong support on a pullback. And this could be a dip buying opportunity on Meta if you want to go and day trade Meta right here, if we get a pullback. Otherwise, 326 holding, the next stop up here, 344.43. Now below 316, things can change, and this thing can come down all the way down to, I would say, 309 to 305 to at least retest this breakout all the way down here. And I doubt it if we are going to see that retest anytime soon, because we got earnings coming very soon on Meta. So this is another stock hitting a new 52-week high and probably will hit a new all-time high soon. And that is why if you're bearish in this market and shorting the market without looking at the charts, you're going to lose money in this market. The crash videos are not going to help you. So Google here, if you look at my screen, I mean, we talked about it last night, 142. Guess what? Google delivered 142.22. So now 142 breaks, I mean, we could be going up to even 145 to 150s very soon, and possibly hitting a new all-time high. Now, I don't want to go too far ahead of itself right now, because a Google stock is getting a bit frothy. It's trading and hitting this upper Bollinger Band multiple times. So I would like to see a decent pullback. And where this thing can pull back to, and that would be right here around 139 to 140, and that should be a strong support to hold right here if Google wants to move higher. Now, just because Google stock went up for multiple days does not mean that this is even more bullish and you go and chase this stock right here. You want to wait for a pullback, and if this thing actually gets you that opportunity, then you can maybe get in here on Google for more upside, because anytime a mega name, a big name like Google breaking out from this high. This is a clear breakout. So all you need to do is watch this breakout to hold right here, and then you can still play Google to the upside. I think there is definitely another $5 to $10 on the table on Google, and we could see that, guys. So now Google, you watch this support down here around 139 to 138 right here. 5-day moving average right here, and this previous high that we got rejected right here. And above this support, definitely slowly but surely, 145 to 150 possible on Google stock. But if this thing somehow breaks below 5-day moving average right here, 139, and then also takes out 138, then you're going to see at least a decent pullback, and that would be all the way down to 135. And this is a mini uptrend we got within this uptrend, so lots of things going on. We also have earnings coming, I think, very soon on Google. I don't think it's next week, but it's coming very soon. So Google stock, I mean, this could be a shorting opportunity right here, but knowing, all these mega caps are breaking out, I mean, it's really scary if you're just shorting right here blindly, and this thing is actually breaking out. I mean, you guys saw it. Meta finally got that breakout from that wedge, and then what happened? It just going up for what now, 3 days, 4 days, just straight up. So shorting on a breakout is actually not a good thing. You want to buy it on a retest and then ride it back up, unless you see something really negative on Google and something really significantly breaks, like 135. Yes, you're more than welcome to short right here. You can still make money to the downside. This thing will come down to 130. On Microsoft, it's up 1.23%, and look at this breakout we got. Already got a retest today, 329 line coming down now. So now it's at 329. Microsoft retesting this breakout and then going back up and closing above this trend line right here. So that is a clean breakout on Microsoft. Tomorrow, if this thing comes down again, I would say to 329 to 328. That is a dip buy as long as Microsoft holds right here. We also have earnings coming up, and that is, I think, next week. So Microsoft can hold right here between 329 and 328. That is a dip buy, and this thing going all the way up to 339, and then the next stop, this gap on top, 345. Below 329, 328, watch out for a move down to 325. 322, 320, and then 316. On Amazon stock, it's up 1.82%. Now, we talked about it last night and the night before that Amazon definitely going up to fill this gap at 135.20, and looks like it's heading there, guys. Now, Amazon breaking above 130, that was the first signal that Amazon heading higher. And if you caught this move to the upside, definitely you made some money on Amazon, and now looks like it's heading all the way up to this gap 135. So watch out for that. On a pullback, definitely 130.87 will be a support to watch. Then we also have support at 130, 126, all the way down here. There's strong support on Amazon. On Tesla stock is down 0.24%, kind of a flat day, and we played Tesla today, buying some calls just below 263 and getting a $3 move on Tesla, selling out at 266, and I'm still holding some runners for more upside because Tesla holding the support, guys, 262. So if you want to get all my setups, anything that I do in real time, I share all that plus 3 days of live trading. And the main thing, if you like this channel and you want to support my channel, that's the only way you can support my channel, by joining Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, you're more than welcome, guys. Now Tesla 262, that would be a key level to watch tomorrow. And just below that, we also have support 257, 252. 262 can hold right here. The next stop, like I said, 278 to 280, and then the gap above just below 290. On Nvidia stock, it's up 2.20%, and again for the 5th day, Nvidia stock is up. And now we traded Nvidia today, some puts, but nothing big. We had to get out right here at 460. Support was holding, and now pretty much closing at the high of the day, which is 468 to 469. So the next stop on Nvidia stock, definitely 482. Is it going to get there in a straight line? Well, Nvidia, we know that yes, this thing can go in a straight line. So that's for sure. This thing can go all the way up to 482. Now, if you look at my screen, upper Bollinger Band, not quite, extended all the way up to 482. So I would like to see this Bollinger Band expanding all the way up to 482, and then maybe you get to see that move again back up to this high 482. Until then, watch the support 460, and we gapped up today. So Nvidia not even closing this gap from yesterday, and it's not even close to this 5-day moving average right here, which is at 456. So now we have support down here 460, 456, and then all the way down here around 449 to 450. And then we also have 20-day moving average right here sitting at 438, and then the support 420. On Apple stock, it's up 0.79%. Now, we talked about it last night. Apple gets down to 177. That's going to be a dip buy if you are day trading Apple stock. And if you made that move today, Apple stock, definitely you made some money. And that would be anywhere close to 30 to 40%. Now, Apple coming down here, we got strong support 177. And now we have 5-day moving average right here moving up. Sitting close to 178. So between 178 and 177, strong support right here. Apple holding, and now look at this, guys. After hour, breaking out above 180. Apple can clear 180. You're going to see this gap getting filled 181.47, and above that, watch out for 183. Tomorrow on a pullback, 178, 177, 175, 173. All those are levels to watch on a pullback as a support on Apple. On Netflix, is down 1.98%. It was down even more. So I think there's another news. Something is going on here on Netflix again. So that's why I said last night, until we go through this earnings, we're not going to have a direction on Netflix. If this thing moving higher and this is the bottom, well, so far it was bottoming right here at 376, and now that it's below 376, so it could be a free fall right here all the way down to this gap 341.38. Now to the upside, and the only way up with the earnings above 376, watch out for the resistance at 382, and then Netflix can clear 376 and then 382. You're going to see more upside, possibly up to this previous high right here around 388, and then maybe up here at 395. So wait for the earnings if you want to play this one, because that is risky if you're just trading Netflix right here, and we got earnings coming next week. On AMD, it's down 0.64%, so nothing big. And AMD, we have strong support right here around 106. 50-day moving average on AMD, and then this breakout down here around 103. Now to the upside, AMD needs to clear 110 right here, and soon as that happens, you're going to see AMD going all the way up to this gap just below 116, and I think that's the next stop on AMD. But if you want to get a dip on AMD, I would be looking down here close to 106, and maybe if you get lucky down here too, 103 to 104 to retest this wedge breakout on AMD. Until then, AMD definitely above 50-day moving average right here, close to 106. That is bullish, and the next stop 110, and then the gap above just under 116. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.